Red alert, bro. Yo, I need you to pay attention. Red alert, if we have ever had one on this channel, I am super excited. If you couldn't tell I was excited, you know I'm excited now. Now let's get into it. We have a Dokkanfest Dragon Ball Z Bardock on the way for JP. I can't explain to you, bro. He's gonna get all of my stones when he hits global. Now, this Dragon Ball Z Bardock, I expect him to be one of the best TURs in the game. The way TURs have been looking lately, it's surely gonna. He can't miss. Like, he can't miss. He's not like his son, his oldest son, who was just the worst unit ever dropped in this game. He'll be better than that guy, alright? Don't worry about him. It is not like father, like son. They are not alike at all. We are getting a Dragon Ball Z Bardock, man. I am so excited for this. Now, this comes on JP as the news. This is coming with other things. The event where you get tickets and then you turn them in and you basically roll your tickets for the chances to get good equips on these Bardock and Ginyu characters is getting a revamp EX skill orbs for specific characters, of course being these two teams. Now the Ginyu team and the free-to-play Bardock team have both fully awakened. They've been awakened for a while now, so I'm sure it's just going to be some crazy like plus 800 equip, plus 4, I don't know, additional. We'll figure it out. We'll see soon. I don't know what else they would be adding to it. I don't think it's getting a new stage. Yesterday we saw on the news that it was getting, it'll tell you like, oh, this event is going to be leaving in 2 or 3 days. And that's of course abnormal for an event that's up forever. So I figured that maybe that we were going to get a new stage added and it was going to be like the Z Fighters, or what else could it have been? Like the Universe 11 Pride Troopers. I'm kind of spitballing here. It could have been for another team, but no. And it did pass my mind. I swear, it passed my mind. We might get a new Bardock because we did get Ginyu already this year, but I didn't want to overreact. I was like, bro, you know how you get about Bardocks, so stop it. Let me not do too much. But we're getting a new Bardock, bro. I'm so lit. So with us getting a new Bardock, there's so much potential here. He will be on a handful of categories, so let me know if you guys are excited for it. I hope you guys are. I think you might not be able to tell. I'm a bit lit right now. I'm a bit excited to see my boy Bardock. It has gotten me hype when he touches global, bro. Anyway, new SBR stage is on the way, grade 8 power. Now this shows, first of all, this is the LR grade 8 Bardock team's, this is his render, right, from that LR art, and then there's a Goku in the background. That makes me question, is it a Dragon Ball Z Bardock or a Dragon Ball Z Bardock grade 8? That's that's going to be massive, right? The namesake of it, because who does that protect? If we go through his teams, that automatically protects LR physical Bardock, but you see that's his art right here. Now it doesn't say grade 8 Bardock in the name, like grade 8 team Bardock. It just says team Bardock, so we don't know what's going on. We'll see his name when we get his reveal. I'm hoping it's just a Dragon Ball Z Bardock. Yeah, that would replace this guy. And it hurts to say that, but whatever. Now, if he were to come out, we know his teams are not going to be adequate. Listen, I like Bardock a lot. His teams, let's look at grade 8 Bardock. These are not teams that are elite right now in the game. Low class warrior, right? Grade 8. Pure Saiyans, we don't need another Pure Saiyans lead. I don't even want him to lead Pure Saiyans. Unless, well, because Raditz is so ass, we might want him to lead Pure Saiyans. Goku family, I don't want another Goku family leader. I do think he might lead Team Bardock as his 30% additional buff, so that would be dope. Like low class warrior 170 Bardock team 30%. I don't want him to lead All Out Struggle, because All Out Struggle, if you look at this category, it's not flushed out. It's really not that good of a category. It has no cohesion, very mediocre. The only units on here I'd say work together well are the Tournament of Power units. That's really it. That team is not flushed out at all. So we don't want Bardock to lead that. Grade 8 Power. I mean, if it's going to be a grade 8 Bardock, you would think he's going to lead grade 8 power, right? Space Traveling Warriors, that doesn't seem too fitting for his, just his character. I don't know if I'm tripping. Storied Figures is a small chance I could see that. Entrusted Will, nah. Bond of Parent and Child, I could see it, but I don't think it's likely. If you were to ask me, off of the terrible list of categories we have right in front of us, just over on an average, maybe he'll lead low class warrior, low class warrior. I don't know. I don't know what his leader skill is gonna be. Now, this AGL Bardock has a couple more on there because he's on Resurrected Warriors. He's on Super Saiyan Transformation Boost. The other one will not be on there. Time Travelers, he's just not gonna be on there. Let's pull up the LR. What does the LR have any that I'm not thinking of? Ah, Connected Hope. Okay, so physical LR Bardock has Connected Hope. I don't. Do I see that over here? Nah, it's definitely not there. Yeah, I'm trying to go step by step, fam, because I'm probably moving fast for how I usually break down these things and my reactions to JP News. I am truly like joyful right now. So if I'm doing too much, just know it's coming from a good place. If and when this Bardock drops with his banner units, I expect the banner units to be elite. The banner units lately, really most of this year have been very good. I think the worst one is the STR Goten and Trunks unit. That might be the worst. No, it's probably that new Gohan and Krillin unit from the Worldwide campaign. They were very poorly designed. I don't know what they were thinking, but let's say it's so Ginyu got Raccoon and Goldo and then Burter and Jace, right? The Purple Comet. What if Bardock? Well, we've been thinking this before, so it's not like I came up with this thought. But what if Bardock gets a Fasha and Borgos and then a Tora and Shugesh unit? That would fill that team out. That would be helpful. But of course, they'd have to be really good. Like the Ginyu Force units are still really good. Then there's this is massive. If they EZA these guys and they all apply to the teams Bardock is going to be leading, because you know there's 5 of them, each of them have the grade 8 counterparts, which are from 2016, man. They're so old. They're so old. That would buff. That's 2 direct ways to make Bardock's team get flushed out in one fell swoop. So right there, AGL Turles is on low class warriors. The new physical kid Goku's on low class warrior. I don't know if you're gonna use. Well, yeah, you probably could use him. I could definitely see you using him. But what else was I thinking? There's possibilities for the EZA of this guy. Now this is coming full circle right now. Okay. Last year we got AGL Trunks. AGL Trunks was leading in Trusted Will, and then we started to think like, is it gonna be God Trunks for the worldwide or for the worldwide for the Dragon Ball Heroes campaign for the celebration on Dokkan this year? And we were dead right. So it ended up being him, and we got it leaked that it was him a couple weeks later. Then a couple years ago, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta came out, and he was leading Grade 8 Power, and we were like, Grade 8 Power, like that's not enough. That needs more. And what came out? Super Saiyan 4s. Like it was a real Super Saiyan 4 centric celebration. So his team got a bit more buffs. You want to know who started that wave of like dropping and then like getting, you know, your team filled out around that same time you dropped? This guy right here. This guy started that wave. So if we go all the way over to where he's so... Can I find you? Please don't play with me, bro. Where are you? You know what? We'll just pull up a new tab. So Bardock here. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. This is when categories first came out. Look at his date. November 30th of 2017. That's almost 5 years ago. To the month almost. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Super Saiyan 3 leader skill, we were like at the time, this is not adequate. You have to take away a lot of these units. Take away a lot of these options on this list right now. And remember, they were not available at the time. He is one of the earliest category leads in Dokkan. We were like, this roster is not good enough. If I told you there was going to be a Super Saiyan 3 team, I would have said this roster is not good enough. But you know what they did right before he came out? This guy came out, the very first EZA ever in Dokkan. He came out, he helped that team because he was so powerful at the time, and it was an unprecedented idea to awaken a TUR again. It was just, I mean, you know, besides LRs, right? You know what I mean? It was such an unprecedented idea. So he was a groundbreaking unit. Then Dragon Ball Heroes, this is when they started to set the trend of collabing with Heroes and Dokkan every November. These guys had came out. They were just SSRs at the time. They were very powerful SSRs. Look at the high chance to guard. So Super Saiyan 3 Trunks came out. Super Saiyan 3 Gohan's SSR came out. He was one of the hardest hitting SSR, or he was one of the hardest hitting units in the game. I don't know if y'all knew this, but there was points where he was one of the hardest hitting TURs. It was really weird. He was very powerful when he was, you know, getting filled out on teams. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku had come out or on like release with the Bardock. The Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta had come out. So yes, they started this trend of dropping the unit in November and filling them out with heroes with Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. If this guy were to EZA and then more Super Saiyan 3s were to come out, or, you know, just for the sake of filling out this Bardock's team, this new Dokkanfest TUR Bardock base form, his team, that would be really nice. I'm all for it. No one would be opposed to it. But I don't know what else. Unless you awaken the grade 8 versions of these guys, I don't know what else you could possibly awaken that would matter in this, unless you drop his EZA, right? I mean, if you drop his EZA, all hell would break loose, right? We're all for, I think no one would be opposed to them dropping him and then fixing him 7 months later. It'd be bad. It'd be terrible. It'd be it'd be hilarious. No, but on a serious note, so much potential. There's so many things they can do. These guys set a trend. Like I said, you know, he started this cycle every year we have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you couldn't tell, I am out of breath. I'm hype. I'm excited. I'm lit, bro. I'm bouncing off the walls right now. This is actually my second recording. Why is it my second recording? Because I was so hyped to click the record button. I didn't even set up my video properly, and it was recording a blank screen. So yes, if you couldn't tell, Bardock is my favorite character. I'm very lit for this. I can't wait till he hits global. I can't wait to touch him on KX and get into what he does. I'll probably be I'm not gonna be available to record. I'm gonna be out of town. Blue hell, bro. Okay, that hurts my heart. Yeah, so I won't be available to record his KX data download. That's heartbreaking, dog. Of course it's a Bardock unit. I'm not available to record, man. Jeez, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Consider liking, consider subscribing for future content, consider checking out the channel, consider commenting your thoughts. Y'all know how I feel about Bardock, so please, bro, hype the kid up, man. I'm here. I got all the energy y'all got and then some. I'm all for it, man. The family got to join together for this one. It's the young Hitman. The soldier is off this.